You've heard of pattern magic. You might have been intrigued by the chapters on gathered hull. I have. Here is a standard bodice block. This is half of my front. And my plan was to apply the gathered hull technique right on the apex Mean Girl style. And here is my toile for it. Let's see, this is the same shape, but with a gathered hull on the front. But the casting was too wide and it just looks a little bit crude and not at all elegant. So I feel pretty defeated. But then the next day, I got to see Betsy Johnson in the flesh. The person in black there is Brenda Cooper, the costume designer for The Nanny.
And questions?
And I feel all inspired again. Those holes are not going to gather themselves. Let's call them gathered circles from now on. So this time, we're going to apply the gathered circle technique on an apron. Take any standard apron pattern, draw a half circle on the side and lines radiating out of it evenly. Cut a half circle, slash the lines and spread them out. It'll be easier to show you on a flat surface. That's what I will do. Here's our original pattern. Here is the half circle cut out and the lines slashed. Spread them evenly, eventually get to see a shape like this. It looks pretty questionable, but you just gotta have faith that with a drawstring, we can turn this back to its original shape. Here's a test run. It gave me a chance to think through the drawstring positioning before moving on to the real fabric. For my sister-in-law's birthday, we're using premium linen. Funnily enough, the most time-consuming part ended up not being the gathered circle, but adding bias tape all around the armholes and neckline. Next, we take the finished apron to Seattle. Here's us visiting the Sphere, seeing boats passing through the locks. It's basically a boat elevator. And saying hi to sashimi and nori.
Yeah, I'll show you the line. Look at that way!
And finally, the Étant Donnés Apron on Angela is also available on lucychance.com.